Sometimes I used to cry, literally.
Did you went out nightclubs?
Straight away.
Okay.
I don't have money in my pocket. Showing the project on through the phone.
Scratched screen. Yo. You've sold it for the one person, 6 apartments.
Yes.
Tell that story, please.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to our next episode. We really welcome you to watch this podcast because this one is going to be really, really hot and interesting. With especially Ermek, real estate expert of Dubai. We're going to talk about the features into real estate. Stay tuned, get your tea ready and watch us. Ermek, so how are you doing today?
Yeah, it's amazing.
So basically we are curious to know about yourself first of all. Yeah. And since you said that you wake up, what's your schedule for a day? Like, tell us, what do you do as a real estate specialist? Closed deals for millions. We're going to talk about that. Stay tuned. And so tell us your morning schedule, day schedule, how it looks like.
My morning schedule is, of course, starting from morning prayer.
Wow, nice.
So Fajr. And then after Fajr, sometimes I sleep, Maybe
Okay.
1 hour, 1 hour. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes no. And then, of course, I go for gym for 40 minutes and then I go to my work. So that means if my work starts around 10 a.m., so I come to work at 9 a.m., So that means before, 1 hour.
So do you do cold calls? You
Cold
sit in the
calls,
words?
no, not much.
Not much?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do at the office then? So you've arrived at the office here and you are at the office, you're sitting on your desktop. What do you do?
So sometimes I just follow up my clients.
Nice.
Yeah, my VIP clients.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay,
Yes, on
VIP clients. Okay.
On Instagram and Facebook. But cold callings, I don't do much because I don't like to bother, people. So I don't like, for example, someone is calling me, a stranger person is calling me. So that means, the same position with me. Same situation with me, sorry. I don't like to bother people, so that's the reason why I don't do the cold callings.
Okay, and after the work, what do you do usually? Do you
After
go to the gym
work,
or do you hang out with your friends? What's your end of the day looks like?
Nowadays, I mostly I meet my sub-agents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who supply from the clients.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I invest for them.
Wow, so you train them?
Yeah, I train them.
Wow.
I teach them how to pitch clients.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course, I invite them for the dinner, sometimes for lunch.
Wow, nice.
Sometimes we go for outing,
Nice.
it depends.
Wow, that makes sense. That's interesting. But Ermek, as into your personality, when we wanted to know about yourself more, I have a question where if we come back into the part where you can tell about yourself more and which field you specialized more, you're into real estate, that makes sense. But you do, what kind of real estate you do? You do off-plan, secondary, commercial, rent. What's your specialty and what's your majority, right? And if you could just bring us over there and how did you end up into real estate? But, So as you know, in 2020, we had a very big, issue with the pandemic at the time, right? Oh, the COVID, that was really
COVID,
tough
So
times.
that was the first reason why I started working in real estate. So I lost my job.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So I had zero money in my pocket. So that time I was in stress and I had so many personal issues. And one of the reasons as well, my landlord, he kicked me out from the apartment because I didn't pay any single money for him. So he kicked me out. So I used to stay with my friends as well for some time. And then that time I was working in the real estate, but I was still new. And I was trying my best for 7-8 months.
To close your deal.
To close my deal.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I used to lose my clients. Yes.
Okay.
Again, that's different story. I used to cry, literally. I used to cry because when the client is promising you some, some project,
they make a lot of promises, but at the end they get
lost.
There's nothing at the end.
Yeah. So that was the reason. And then, but anyway, I was trying, and then after 8 months, I closed my deal. That time I believed. I started believing for real estate. We can earn money. So from 2022, I started working as a real estate agent.
Back in then when you started 8 months ago, when you just started, you just on your mind, you had an already closed deal. You've been already there. You've been already in the success.
Yes.
Wow. You guys, I think this is the example you should take care on it. So, but before that, before entering into the real estate, before you close your first deal, we are curious to know about more. And what did you do before? Where are you from? Tell us. And how did you end up into Emirates?
Yeah. So first of all, if I talk about myself, I'm from Kyrgyzstan. My name is Ermek. It was a dream for me to live in UAE, in Dubai especially.
Okay.
And back in time when I was studying in the school, I was actually planning. I was dreaming to come here. And also in the university, I graduated Eastern University, so which I studied Arabic language. This day, I was dreaming back in time in maybe in 2003 or 2002 maybe.
Okay.
Yes. So
that's
now
interesting.
Those days brought me here. Yeah,
wow.
Where I'm sitting now. So which is good. Before the real estate, I was working in the hotel in Abu Dhabi. Yeah.
Okay.
I was working as a receptionist. Yeah, I was doing check-in, check-out for so many famous people and so many football players as well.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. And
then I moved to Dubai. I was working in a few companies, and then I lost my job during the pandemic time.
So that's where you started to work into real estate. Wow. So that's really interesting. And let's go to the stage where you lost your job and you were into the real estate and now you've made your first deal. Yeah. Tell us about your first deal. What happened and how does it happen?
As I told you, 8 months I was working. I was working without any company, but I was going to developer office and taking videos and posting on Instagram. And suddenly one day I was just sitting at home and one lady, she texts me, Ermek, I see you are working in real estate. So could you please tell me or send me more brochures, more projects? If the price will match our budget, then why not to buy?
Okay.
I said, okay. Then I sent her a few options.
Okay.
She said, okay, let's meet up tomorrow. I don't have money in my pocket.
So you used to have literally zero.
Literally
no way.
Zero. So I called my friend. Could you please
organize some money?
Yeah, or some money, or just organize some dinner for us. I'm gonna meet my client. She said, okay, let's go. Then that time I remember I didn't know how to qualify the client. She's the one who qualified my client.
Your friend?
My friend.
Wow. Okay.
So I was sitting and watching her, and she was asking so many questions. And after meeting, they left. And she said, Ermek, this client is a serious client. And she has $50,000 US in her pocket, cash. So which means it's enough for the down payment.
Wow.
And I said, okay, so what's the next step? And she said, go and speak to your manager. She will teach you or she will show you how to close a deal.
Okay.
So the next day I joined my current company. And then I spoke to my manager. She said, okay, let's go, Ermek. And then we went to one of the developer office. And I don't want to mention the developer name. Yeah. So we went there. It was actually quite difficult deal for me.
Because obviously it's your first deal. Yeah.
And then, we closed my first deal on my second day of working in my current company.
Wow. Okay.
So my commission from that deal was 24,000.
Did you went nuts then? That was your first commission, 24,000.
Yeah, I was very shocked. Yeah, because before I used to earn 5,000 or 6,000 monthly, but suddenly 24K comes to your pocket. Of course.
Did you went out nightclubs?
Straight away.
Okay.
So first. First commission was 24K.
Nice.
And then second commission was 28, and then so on.
Nice. But I see you worked yourself 8 months to get your first deal.
Yes.
So you worked it yourself.
Yes.
So what I wanted to tell to our audience actually, I'll notice it more into your personality type where a lot of people, especially into real estate brokers, when we invite for them into our podcast or to shoot a video within us, usually they come within the really nice expensive suits, within their Rolexes, Audemars Piguets, and etc. etc. But I've noticed you were
Just
was
the
into the
simple,
t-shirt
yeah?
without
Yeah.
watches, which is really nice. It
Yeah.
seems like you're humble. Yeah, that's interesting. And tell us in which area you specialized more. You do off-plan or rent. What do you work on it right now?
Nowadays, I'm focusing only on off-plan projects.
Nice.
Yes. And can I tell you one thing?
Yeah.
How I closed my first and second deal.
Sure.
That time I was carrying broken phone.
Uh-huh.
Yes. The screen was, scratched, and of course,
Yeah, me neither. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
so-
the same right now for me.
I was showing the project on through the phone.
Scratched phone, scratched
phone.
screen. Yo.
And
Okay.
half of the project is not reflecting through the screen.
Yeah, it affects
So,
the. Yep.
Yeah. And then, but I didn't lose any confidence. I didn't lose anything. I was overconfident.
Uh-huh.
Then I sold with that phone, with that broken phone, 2 projects until my commissions
On
come
your
to
pocket.
Yes. So my client was, when I was doing the presentation
Uh-huh. Via phone.
over the phone,
Yeah.
she was looking at my phone like this,
So she was shocked.
She
at
was
all.
shocked,
Okay.
The person is, who is selling the projects for 1 million or 2 million dirhams, but he's carrying the phone,
With scratched display.
phone, yeah.
Yo.
So that was actually funny,
Okay. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was
She-
overconfident.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was overconfident.
Hey, that's interesting. And so as of now, you're working only
Yeah.
into the off-plan section,
Yeah.
and but aside from the off-plan, as I understand, you work into the secondary.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about your success story, where now we've seen your story
Yeah.
where you really worked it yourself. You used to work 8 months without money.
Yeah.
You used to struggle it. That's really interesting because nobody tells you the backhand story, right?
Yeah.
Where they have to struggle it in and they have to be out of the living into friend's house.
Yeah.
But how about if we come to talk into your now current deals? What's the last deals you've closed it on?
Last deal, day before yesterday, I closed. That's actually secondary deal in Jadil.
Day before
Jadil,
yesterday.
Day
into
before
the-
yesterday, yeah. I
Wow.
closed. We did the transfer.
Wow.
So the price was just 1.87. Yeah.
1.8
One point-
deal.
Yeah, 1.8.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, the commission is okay at 2%. Yeah, but the deal was lasted for 3-4 months because
Wow.
because of some issues. Yeah, but actually we started that deal in October.
Oh,
in
okay.
October last year.
Wow.
So day before yesterday, I closed
Nice,
that.
nice. And do you have one of the tricky stories? Maybe you would like to share it for our audience? And for example, where we've been just recording off the record, where you
Yeah.
said you've sold it for the one person,
Yeah.
6 apartments.
Yes.
Tell that story, please.
Yeah, last year I was posting on the stories the project Sea Heaven and Ellington. That time Ellington was launching Upper House. I posted on stories, and from the private account, someone texted me,
Okay.
Ermek, it's been quite a long time that I'm following you, and I see you are doing great job. Could you please send me these projects and prices as well? I sent her, because I don't know. If you open her Instagram, there's nothing.
Okay.
Yes, just maybe 20 followers, and then there is no photo.
Okay.
I was
Zero
like,
information.
okay, I sent her, and she said, okay, tomorrow I'll be in Dubai. Let's meet.
Okay.
Next day, I met them in Skyview. So I showed them projects in MR, in Shoba, in Ellington. First day, they said, let us think.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, these people, they will not buy.
Okay.
Next day, they're supposed to fly
Oh. Okay.
to Maldives. I was like, today I need to push them the project. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the client
deal,
and chance.
Uh-huh.
Then this lady, she said, Ermek, today we collected money from our guys. So how much do we need to pay for Shoba? That time I was selling Sea Heaven.
Okay.
I was like, this much. Okay, they paid 10% of the 3 million dirhams. Okay, we received the payment with the cash.
Wow.
Then she asked me, what was the next project? I forgot. I said the MR. She said, okay, this is the EOI for the MR. Then I received, we booked 2 units.
Wow.
3 units. And one of them we lost, which is MR. Yes. And then 2 units we booked. Then she went back to her country. And then that time, this Arrington nice project came out. I said, please book this unit.
Okay.
She said, Ermek, do you remember I gave you the EOI for that project?
Okay.
So could you please give that money to Arrington just to keep the unit?
Okay.
Just to hold the unit.
Okay.
And then tomorrow you will receive the rest of the money. I said, okay. I sent her online, the project. She said, okay. She liked everything. I booked the unit. We received the money. So 3 units we booked within 3-4 days.
Wow.
Yes. And then after 1 week again, I sent her one of the projects in Shoba as well. Yeah, one project. She said, Ermek, what do you think? Do you think this project worthy for that price? And in terms of location, in terms of everything, do you think, is it worthy? I said, yes. If you think it's good project, I'm going to buy.
Wow.
Again, she bought.
Wow. It's the same person. Wow.
Same person.
That's interesting.
And then again. So total 6 units, yeah.
Wow. It's nice, guys. So it's really cool. I hope you will have in the future. But so basically, I hope you can have this kind of clients more and more. That's really interesting. And if we are talking in terms of the commission, do you remember what was the most amount of the deal you've closed it in 1 week?
So that's about 380K. Yes. If we collect all the commissions, which I did within one week.
Wow, you've made 380,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
380, yeah. If I
in 1 week.
include rental deals and all this stuff, then 300K, something like this.
That's interesting. And what do you think in terms of the now into social media? Because now everyone into the social media and they're blooming it in, right? Do you use your personal social media, right? And would you double it down on it? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, of course. Nowadays, the social media is a big power.
You personally use Instagram, I see.
Yeah, personally, because all my deals through the Instagram. That's why I believe on Instagram. Whatever I'm closing or whatever money I'm earning, all of them are through social media. So nowadays, the social media is big power. And I think the future for the social media.
How much money you spent for your social media, if it's not a secret?
Sometimes
in a month average.
Yeah, in a month maybe $500 maybe.
$500 only.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
500. Yeah, it depends where I'm targeting.
Wow.
But most of the time, I invest for my sub agents who are supplying, because as long as the client trusts to your sub agent, you can easily close the deal. So, I would say I'm focusing to social media and as well as for sub agents.
We are curious in terms of your view as a real estate expert, since you are here and was into real estate in 2020, when the COVID came, sorry. You as a real estate expert, what's your vision for real estate for the future in Emirates?
So nowadays everyone is saying that Dubai in the peak, so after 1 year it will just go down. No, it will not, because there are so many big lands which are empty. So the Dubai land Dubai Holding and MR, they are preparing huge projects for future, for next 15 years, next 20 years.
Okay.
So that means the prices will go up. And of course, the demand for the real estate market will be, more and more.
Okay, so you don't think the real estate in Dubai is a bubble?
No, I don't think.
Not a lot of people, but some people, they say that real estate in Dubai, it's a bubble. That's interesting. Okay, my question for you, did you have a look into the real estate market of Saudi? Because the Saudi is really growing huge, especially where Salman Khan is, where he's the crown of the KSA, right? He's within there. management. I mean, the basically Saudi, they are presenting new projects, which is super excited and was in the huge retirement of investments. What do you think of the Saudi market? Did you have a look? And especially you speak Arabic, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've probably heard about it, and curious to know, what do you think of the projects in Saudi? Did you heard them also? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I heard
the
about
next
this.
question.
So recently, 15 days ago, I've been to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, you came back from the
Yeah.
Saudi.
I was in Jeddah and I was in Mecca.
Nice.
This country twice, 3 times I visited this country. So if you think that Saudi is launching so many projects and the Dubai market will go down because of the Saudi, no, it will not. Because the Saudi is not ready yet as Dubai.
Okay.
In Dubai, you can find all the projects and everything you can find. But in Saudi, no, it's not ready yet. So maybe Saudi can be popular next, maybe after 5 or 10 years, but not now.
Okay.
So, but until that moment, the Dubai will grow more and more.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
still, our let's say our investors, they have more chance to earn money here before Saudi.
Since you've been into the Saudi and you're going a lot over there, seems like, did you heard about the project which is called The Line by the developers of the Neom?
The Line,
where they said that we're going to build the city for the line.
Yes.
And then especially also the Cube. I think they one of the next projects I think they call it Cube, where everything into the one small cube. What do you think of those projects?
Yeah, it's actually a huge project for Saudi Arabia. They can easily build because they have money.
But what's your thoughts on that? What's like what do you think about the project by itself?
By itself is it's very beautiful project. Yes, itself.
Would you invest it by yourself?
I wouldn't.
What's the reason?
As of now, I wouldn't invest because Saudi is in terms of growing, it's still young.
Okay, makes sense.
I mean, they have money. Yeah, I'm sure they have huge money, but I mean, they are not ready for the investment.
Okay, now let's go talk into the future side more and technologies. So do you use the CRM system within yourself personally?
Yeah.
And what do you think, what's the future of the real estate, especially within to the some of the upcoming projects, for example, such as we run, and then there is a lot of companies that they run, so some kind of marketplaces, especially within to the artificial intelligence. So my question is, do you think the AI will affect the real estate future?
Yes, it will. Because let's say you came from Russia or from, and you don't know the real estate market in Dubai, right? So first of all, you're going to go to Google and you will start, searching projects. And then there are some CRM systems like yours, let's say.
Behomes.
Yeah, Behomes, yeah.
By the way, this video was sponsored by Behomes.
So the Behomes, I saw it. It's very, let's say it's very easy for clients, who are looking for projects. For them, it's very perfect because through this CRM system, clients can find exactly what they want. I didn't see this kind of, artificial intelligence in Dubai. Really.
Oh, hey, thanks. Thanks.
And I saw your advertisement on Instagram since.
Thanks.
Think, last time I saw, I don't know, but all the time, whenever I just swipe my Instagram, I see your face.
Okay.
And today I came here.
Okay. So you think it will affect the real estate future?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Interesting. And what's the future of the real estate? How does the sustaining will affect the future? Because now infrastructure, the government, they provide the infrastructure and the sustainability, everything, right, to real estate, such as carrying of the, including the bills of the service charges. When we more talk about the sustaining the real estate, what do you think? What's your vision into sustaining the real estate future?
So as we know nowadays, Dubai, in Dubai real estate, so many developers have launched projects. And of course, at the same time, Dubai government, Dubai Land Department has to control, and at the same time has to help investors and developers to do not go down the market. So I think in the future, the Dubai government, of course, will support investors and developers. And of course, they will support our investors. This is what this is my vision.
Tell us about yourself in terms of the company. What's the name of the company that you work for? And what do you think of the real estate companies, which is here within their over a huge experience? For example, such as those big companies, Metropolitan, X Capital, and etc., FAM, etc. Those companies, do you think that they can somehow make some kind of mistakes and it can affect for them for their whole business? We are curious to know about your opinion into those big companies and into small companies.
Our company, first of all, the name of the company is Astro. We have so many experienced agents, and our company is quite strong. Wow. Of course, it's not in that level, but our company, I know it will not go down. Mm-hmm. It will go, it will grow and grow. So
because of what? Because of what? Because of the real estate brokers that you have, specialists?
Yes.
Nice.
Because of agents and because of the CRM system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as you said, CRM system, how it can affect for the real estate market. So we are also doing the CRM system in our company. Because of that CRM system and because of experienced agents, our company will grow.
That's interesting. And what do you think of those big companies? For example, as we mentioned earlier, right? Do you think if they make one mistake, they can fall off their whole business?
Yeah, because in real estate, everything is related with reputation.
Okay.
Yeah, if you lost your reputation, it can affect to your company or. If I talk about myself, here, in real estate, I work based on trust or based on a reputation. If I lose my reputation, that means I'm going to lose my future clients. It's the same thing with other companies, other big, let's say, sharks. So they need to also focus on their reputation.
What do you think of the real estate agencies who do not use the future tools which is here already in the market, such as artificial intelligence and marketplaces? So
as you know, back in time, real estate agents, they used to do cold callings, and that was the main reason of earning the money or closing deals. But nowadays, even you are number one in the market, you are shark in the real estate market, if you don't use AI, nowadays or in the future, maybe your company will get closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know, you're gonna you lose your agents, or you're gonna just I don't know.
So you're gonna be a bit kind of like out of the market.
Yes, you will be just out of. Today you are number one, and tomorrow without this kind of AI or new
tech things which is coming in the market, they have to use it.
Yes, of course.
They have to implement.
They need to be familiar with this. So
the people, you're saying the people, they have to adjust for them. So they have to adapt into the market. Yeah. I think now we're coming into our end of the story of the podcast. My question is, for the real estate joiners, those who, for the freshmen who are just joining into the real estate, what would you suggest for them?
To be active on social media.
Oh, okay.
And of course, to be familiar with the CRM system. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk into social media, for example. You say they have to be active into social media. Yeah. Which social media, the list of the social media you would recommend? Instagram, Facebook?
In my case, Instagram and TikTok.
Mainly
and
here.
Facebook, yeah.
Okay. Do you use personally Snapchat? Because
Snapchat I don't use.
Okay.
Because, I don't know, for me it's something just for the entertainment, this Snapchat.
Okay.
But in terms of earning the money, I don't focus on it.
Mm-hmm. And for those new joiners, would you recommend them to go for example, big companies over here? What would you also, what's your vision for them in terms of like, should they go and apply work at the real estate agencies, or they just go for solo by themselves, or they should work maybe at the real estate development? Would you go for real estate agency if you just joined it?
I would go for real estate agents. because real estate agency, first of all, if the person needs some money, basic salary, in this case, he needs better for him to go for developer.
Okay.
Because monthly, at least you have salary. And if you close a deal, you'll have some commission. But if you don't need any money, then in this case, why not to join in a real estate company?
Okay.
Yeah, straight away. In real estate, people, they think that if you wear some expensive clothes or fancy cars or maybe expensive watches, it will affect to close the deal. Yeah, it will affect, yes.
Okay.
Somehow, yes. But until now, all my deals that I closed without any fancy car, without anything fancy, I closed because of the confidence.
Oh, nice.
So if you don't have confidence, then whatever you are wearing, whatever you are driving will not affect. Because the client who is sitting in front of you, of course, he will welcome you with your, with your outfit. But later on, you need to continue the topic or you need to present the projects, right? Then they will check your mind or they will see your experience. You are wearing the expensive things, but if you have fancy clothes or fancy cars, but you don't have, let's say, experience zero experience, they will just go to another agent. Yeah, because for the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes, it can affect somehow. But after that, you need experience.
Makes sense.
No, you will not do anything with your expensive things. So after that, your experience will continue with your deal. Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing. It's a really amazing story. I think we can sum it up our story and put it to the end. Ermek, was really, really nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And it was a pleasure to have you here today. Hopefully we can bring more guests and more interesting stories for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it well. Cheers and thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you on the next episode.
Thanks so much for the invitation. And thank you for Behomes.
It was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to have with you guys a nice, amazing podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much one more time.
Yeah, and thanks you. Yeah, you're welcome. And thanks for watching in. Stay tuned.